it's a joyful moment for the Nepal after listening to all of your thoughtful speech and the context that you shared. So I am particularly delighted. I feel privileged as well as happy and proud today that I have found myself in a very critical time supporting to this contact, this agreement happen, and this signing ceremony happen. I echo with previous speakers' ideas, opinion, where they reiterated how important this milestone is, how historical this milestone is. And I also think that this is something I always think in a commodity market, how can something invisible be so precious? And this, we are now making this a reality that we can also trade, we can also exchange, we can get money to support in our livelihood, that the activity that has proposed to utilize this money truly reflects the Nepal's prosperity dream can be achieved through such funding, such kind of money that we receive from this conservation effort. It's a green economy. So while we celebrate this moment of joy, this happiness, I think we also should not forget how hard and difficult this process was. And we should also remember what we have learned and what we should not repeat this in future. And use our learning to improve the future initiative, such kind of initiative. I remember the very first week of my appointment as the Minister of Forest and Environment. I had received a courtesy meeting from both of the excellencies. On that meeting, I remember our excellency was kind of worried in the sense this was like there was one warning letter just like 2 days before our meeting. I was not so aware because it was very first week and we were getting along with the things. And that was indicating that this coalition was going to be dismantled if we could not achieve certain last mile decisions. And decision was to reach to the cabinet and to the committee and get things done. And there was kind of emergency mode, or a critical mode. And then we realized why these delays were happening. And I particularly want to thank Navaraji, who relentlessly worked to this thing happen in time. But there were some challenges, the bureaucratic delays in our system. We should not forget, how sluggish at times, how slow, how unprecedented our system was and is. That was taking, all this process delay. And I understood that generally, if the system functions well, this kind of agreement can be materialized within 1 year period, and we're taking more than 3 years. And it's still like there are uncertainties, full of uncertainties. And this is true because that's why people were kind of frustrated and this recent movement happened. Because of such kind of delays, we should acknowledge that and we should learn from that and improve in our future work. But this kind of delays, with our initiation, we try to expedite the process. We try to reach out to different ministries. There are multiple ministries. We had to get some concurrence from their side. So that could happen, within a short period of time because of the frequent follow-up and providing some clarities on those sides. And then it went to the cabinet, and after that cabinet, it went to the committee for further discussion to get this thing mature. And finally, our team, the Ministry of Forest and Environment, they're so diligent, so careful on every step to provide the good rationale and justifications to other ministers, other committee members, and even at the very last moment, there are some fundamental questions which supposed to have been sorted out 3 years ago. It was, but because of the lack of institutional memories, and there are some tendencies that people tend to ask those questions which are like not supposed to be at that moment. But whatever happened, and finally we made the team gave full confidence. They provided all the logics, everything, and it was passed by that committee and ultimately from the cabinet. And now we are here in this moment. So without losing that critical hours, and I believe the colleague who represent emergent were almost like dismantling there, and they were like moving some other countries, right? That was the situation I reported, and there are 2 deadlines. A hard deadline was also approaching in 2 weeks. So that was the kind of situation. So we should not forget. So while we celebrate these things, so this may also happen in future if we do not correct ourselves. So I urge our colleagues in the system that let's learn from this and improve our performance. I believe, I know, like technically everybody is so competent. That's why we are the first country making this thing a reality. So we're embarking to a new age of like utilizing this green economy, this money. So it's a great milestone. But if we do not change our working modality, working style, so we may face similar like urgency in future initiative as well. So I believe like we are the citizens' cabinet for a certain period of time, but the new government that is coming, the morning shows the day that they will be more capable, more focused, more educated, and people who love how these kind of things, who understand the context, will be in the cabinet or in the parliament. So that's the new Nepal is coming soon. So they will also demand improvement in our bureaucratic system, in our like dealing this kind of initiatives. So hopefully you will get more support from those new representatives.